Tonight, one of our lucky players will have a chance to win our Final Decades jackpot worth $1,027 on Super Decades.
Good evening and a very, very warm welcome to all of you. I'm Marianne Coran, your host for Super Decades, the game that takes you traveling through time to test your knowledge of memorable events and when they took place. And this is a very exciting evening for us because this is the premiere, the debut, if you will, of Super Decades, one of our new live interactive games here at Game Show Network. And we've had some people working very, very hard putting all of this together for you. And first and foremost, I want to thank all of them who have put in all that time and effort to get this thing launched. I feel like Neil Armstrong here today, taking that walk on the moon. So, and thanks to all of you, our fabulous viewers, for tuning in here and joining in and all the fun, which is what we're going to have here tonight. And this is how it's going to go. We'll play 2 games of Super Decades tonight, and the winner of each game will receive a terrific prize and then get to compete for a chance to win the Final Decades jackpot, which tonight is worth, as you just heard, a whopping $1,027. We have a terrific prize awaiting whoever can win that jackpot tonight. We'll find out if that happens. All right. Let's meet the players for our very first Super Decades game. How exciting, a moment in history here. And that would be for Anthony Canary from Lumberton, North Carolina, and Rhonda Stone from Newaygo, Michigan. Welcome to both of you. Anthony, are you excited to be the first player here on Super Decades?
I sure am.
That's great. You've been waiting a couple weeks for this thing, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Waiting in anticipation, as it were. Now, we can hear you, but we can't see you. So we're going to show you what we have here, newfangled thing we got here, our rogues gallery of characters to represent you to our folks at home. Now, what number would you like to represent you tonight, Anthony?
Give me number 2.
Number 2. Ah, you're feeling like, in this corner, we got Anthony Canary. You're feeling very pugilistic. You like that word?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you know what it means? Because I sure don't.
Yeah, I believe I know what it means.
Hey, Anthony, you got a pair of those satin silk boxer shorts, you know, the real thing?
No, I have to buy some.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll work on that. Now, who's watching with you tonight?
It's just me and my baby daughter.
Just your baby daughter. How old's your baby daughter?
She's 1 year old.
Oh, she is a little gal. And what's her name?
Her name is Sierra.
Sierra. How pretty. Hi, Sierra. Welcome aboard here. And Anthony, what can you tell us about yourself?
I'm a computer operator at the local hospital in town. And,
okay.
Part-time college student.
And what are you studying?
Business administration.
Good for you. Well, that's a good combo, computers and business. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, you hang on there. We're going to go chat with Rhonda Stone from Newaygo, Michigan. Rhonda, how are you?
Pretty good.
You sound perky. You sound ready to go here. You excited to be part of our new game?
Yeah.
Well, we're very happy to have you here. Now, Rhonda, we're going to do the same thing with you and go to our rogues gallery and have you choose a character. Which one looks good for you?
Number 8.
Number 8. Oh, are you a pet lover?
Yeah.
There you go. Did you see? I haven't seen this movie yet. It's only been out for like a year. Are you a 101 Dalmatians kind of lady?
Yeah.
Do you have one?
No.
No. All right. But you like the spots?
Yep.
All right. Now, Rhonda, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I worked at a detail shop with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just take care of my kids.
Well, that's a lot to do. Are your kids watching tonight?
Yep.
What are their names?
Dustin, George, and Heather.
Dustin, George, and Heather. Hey, guys, thanks for joining Mom tonight. And is Dad around, too, to watch and cheer you on?
Yep.
All right. What's his name?
George.
George. Well, welcome aboard, one and all, in the Stone family. And, okay, that means we're ready to play Super Decades. Now, after I read a question, I'll give you 3 choices. Remember, you can't enter an answer until you see the 3 lighted buttons on your TV screen. At that time, all of the keys will be locked out, and you can enter the answer on your telephone keypad. All right, Anthony, you're up first. You ready to play?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, in this corner. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock for you. Here's your first photo. Good luck, and go. During what decade did this former president angrily give up his membership in the National Rifle Association? 50s, 70s, or 90s? Correct, 90s. During what decade did this man's play Biloxi Blues first open in the Broadway theater named for him? 60s, 70s, or 80s? Incorrect, 80s. During what decade was doing this made easier when Kodak introduced the Instamatic? 40s, 60s, or 80s? Correct, 60s. During what decade did this woman first play herself in the 5-hour TV movie Out on a Limb? 70s, 80s, or 90s? Incorrect, 80s. During what decade was the first one? Oh, at a time. But you gave me 2 correct answers, Anthony. That's very good.
Thank you.
All right, you hang on to that. We're going to go over to Rhonda and see if she feels like she can give me 3. What do you think?
I think I can do it.
Ah, that's the attitude, the winning spirit. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. 2 will tie it, 3 will win it for you, Rhonda. Here's your first photo. Good luck, and go. During what decade was this guy put through real agony when he starred opposite Kathy Bates in the movie Misery? 60s, 80s, or 90s? Incorrect. 90s. During what decade did a Muppet of this kind of animal first become the love interest of Miss Piggy? 50s, 70s, or 90s? Incorrect. 70s. During what decade did this singing couple first record their '1 hit song, I Got You Babe? 40s, 60s, or 80s? No answer. 60s. During what decade did this high-stepping pair dance night and day in the Gay Divorcee? 30s, 40s, or 50s? Oh, out of time. We got a winner. It's Anthony Canary from Lumberton, North Carolina. Congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you.
All right, all right. Hey, Rhonda, you gave it a good shot there. I'm going to send you one of our MCI prepaid phone cards, which has 30 minutes of free long distance on it, just for playing with us here tonight, and I thank you.
Okay.
All right. You have a good evening, and try us back in 90 days.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Anthony, let's check out what you've just won.
Okay.
Michael C. Fina's beautiful silver-plated 4-piece coffee service. Entertain in casual elegance with this stunning service from the Michael C. Fina Company.
All right, Anthony, that's a lovely, very elegant prize, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
And when am I coming over for coffee and crumpets?
Just let me know, and I'll have everything ready for you.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, you know what else, Anthony? We are now going to put your name on the Dueling Decades winner board, because in a little while, you'll be playing the winner of our very next game for a chance at tonight's final Decades jackpot, which is worth, do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
I sure do. $1,027.
Yeah, he remembers. Okay, good for you. Well, hang on, Anthony. We are going to take a little break, and we'll be right back to our start of next game. Stay where you are. Hi, I'm Marianne Coran, and welcome back to the very first game of Super Decades. We're very happy to have you here, and tonight, one lucky player may just wind up with our jackpot. It has a prize in it worth $1,027. This is very exciting. Now, we have two brand new players for our second game, and they are Mark Christ from Ole, Pennsylvania, and Julie LaRock from DePoyster, New York. All right. Hey, welcome to the show. Mark, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah? Do people do that all the time when they find out you're from Ole, Pennsylvania?
No, not too much.
Oh, so I can do it again?
Sure, go ahead.
Ole, Pennsylvania. All right. Well, you know our audience can hear you, but we can't see you. So we're going to go to the Rogues Gallery and have you pick out a character. Which one looks good to you?
Number 3.
Number 3. Oh, you're a little Garth Brooks kind of thing going on here, huh?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You want to give us a little country tune?
Not too much.
You're not feeling too much on the spot now, are you, Mark? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
tell
a
us
little nervous.
Okay. Well, we'll shake the nerves out of you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm disabled. I used to be a machinist.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
And you're a big fan of Game Show Network, right?
Oh, I've been watching you since about a half a year since it started.
Well, terrific. I'm glad to have you along. Is anybody watching with you tonight?
Oh, it's just me and my dog, Peppy.
Well, welcome aboard, Peppy. All right, you guys hang tight. We're going to go chat with Julie, see what's happening in New York. Hey, Julie, what's up, all right?
Not much.
Not much. Well, now there is, because you're playing the very first game of Super Decades. That's right. Let's go to the Rogues Gallery and have you pick a character so we can represent you to the folks at home. Who looks good to you there?
4.
Number 4. One little monkey shines with Julie. All right, you're feeling like hanging from a tree or something, huh? All right, Julie.
No, my son is.
Your son is. All right, well, that makes sense. I have a couple brothers who would have fit in that category. Now, Julie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm married, 2 kids. That's about it.
Okay, well, that's a big job. How old are your kids?
6 and 4.
Oh, very busy lady. And what are their names? Are they watching?
Whitney and Drew. And yep.
Whitney and Drew. Hey, guys, how you doing? Cheer Mom on to victory, okay? All right, we're ready to play here, folks. Super Decades. After I read a question, I'll give you 3 choices. Remember, you can't enter an answer until you see the 3 lighted buttons on your TV screen. At that time, all of the keys will be locked out, and you can enter the answer on your telephone keypad. All right, Mark, you ready to give it a shot?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock for you. Here's your first photo. Good luck, and go. During what decade did these folks have to change their letterheads to read Russia instead of Soviet Union? 70s, 80s, or 90s? Incorrect. 90s. During what decade did this Lerner and Lowe musical about a mystical Scottish town first appear as a musical? 40s, 50s, or 60s? Incorrect. 40s. During what decade was a bronze statue of 3 Vietnam soldiers in combat gear installed near this monument? 60s, 80s, or 90s? Correct. 80s. During what decade was this man's Southern Belle wife, Marianne Mobley, crowned Miss America? 30s, 50s, or 70s? Incorrect. 50s. Out of time, but you gave me 1 correct answer, Mark, and that often holds up. You never know, okay?
Okay.
You hang on there. All right, Julie, you ready to give it a shot?
Yep.
All right, 1 will tie it, and 2 will win it here. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock for you. Here's your first photo. Good luck, and go. During what decade did this man win an Oscar for the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight from The Lion King? 70s, 80s, or 90s? Incorrect, 90s. During what decade did NBC executives send this magic lady back to her bottle when they canceled her original run? 50s, 70s, or 90s? Correct, 70s. We have a winner. It's Julie LaRock from DePoyster, New York. Congratulations. Way to go, Julie. All right. And Mark, hey, you played a great game. You were in there all the way. I'm going to send you one of our MCI prepaid phone cards just for playing, and I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching, and I hope we'll hear from you again.
Oh, you will.
All right, you take care.
Okay.
Hey, and Julie, I bet you want to know what you won.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's check it out.
Academy Broadway's quality rectangular sleeping bags and fire retardant two-person A-frame tent with a carry bag. Products designed for the great outdoors from Academy Broadway.
All right, that looks like something a mom with a couple of kids would like, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good for you. And guess what, Julie? That's not all. We're going to put your name on the Dueling Decades winner board because in a little while, you're coming back to play the winner of our last game, actually, which is Anthony Canary, for a chance at tonight's final Decades jackpot, which was worth, were you paying attention?
Yeah.
$1,027. That's right. Does that sound good to you, Julie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, hang on. We're going to be right back to play Dueling Decades. A very warm welcome back to all of you watching our very first Super Decades. I'm Marianne Curran, and it's time for tonight's winners to play Dueling Decades. That's right. Now, whoever wins this game will go on to play for our final Decades jackpot, which tonight is worth $1,027. Yeah, show me the money. That's right. And we got a great prize in that jackpot, which is worth $1,027. So let's reintroduce our players, shall we? The winner of Game 1, Anthony Canary from Lumberton, North Carolina, and Julie LaRock from DePoyster, New York. All right, this is North meets South. Welcome back, Anthony. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Feeling feisty, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you ready for a TKO here?
I hope so.
All right, and Julie, I know New Yorkers don't take threats too lightly.
No.
How you feeling?
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good? All right, we like that. All right, here's how we play Dueling Decades, folks. There are 5 categories, and they are movies, music, politics and history, sports, and television. That's right. Now, this game is just like Super Decades, except that all of your questions will be in a single one of these categories. All right, here's how your category is selected. When I start the randomizer, see, it doesn't work unless I say it that way. Each of you will have 4 seconds to stop it by pressing the 0 key on your telephone pad. Now, only the 0 key will work. If you don't hit the 0, the board will pick a category for you after 4 seconds, okay? Anthony, are you ready to pick your category?
I'm ready.
All right, he sounds ready. You have 4 seconds. Ready, and go. Okay, Anthony, looks like your category is going to be television. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, Julie, you're up. It's your turn. You have 4 seconds to stop the randomizer board. Ready, set, go. And music. Okay, so we've got music going for you. How's that sound?
Not bad.
All righty. Well, we'll be back to find out how it goes here on Dueling Decades right after these messages. Welcome back to Super Decades, where Anthony Canary and Julie LaRock are about to play Dueling Decades. This is getting exciting. We're getting near that final jackpot. And keep in mind, whoever wins this game will go on to play Final Decades, yeah, for a chance to win it, which it's worth, $1,027. Yeah, we like it. All right, okay, it's time to play. And now after I read a question, I'll give you guys 3 choices. And remember, you can't enter an answer until you see the 3 lighted buttons on your TV screen. At that time, all of the keys will be locked out. You can enter the answer on your telephone keypad. All right, Anthony, your category is television.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. 30 seconds on the clock. Here's your first photo. Good luck. Go. During what decade did this woman first don Western garb as the character Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman? 70s, 80s, or 90s? Incorrect. 90s. During what decade did this man first inspire America to suck on lollipops while watching his cop show Kojak? 50s, 70s, or 80s? Correct. 70s. During what decade did this singer first mix it up with Snooki Lanson on your hit parade? 20s, 50s, or 60s? Correct. 50s. During what decade did this network leave at Jets-Raiders games for the movie Heidi while Oakland scored? 40s, 60s, or 80s? Correct. 60s. During what decade did Professor Quiz, the very first quiz show, premiere on this? Oh, at a time it was 30s. But you gave me 3 correct answers, Anthony. Very good.
Thank you.
Pretty proud of yourself, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good for you. All right, Julie, you got a little work to do, but it can be done, right?
Let's hope.
We want that fighting spirit. Your category is music once again. You need 3 to tie, and 4 will win it and send you on to Final Decades, all right? We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you. Here's your first photo. Good luck, Julie, and go. During what decade did this pop sensation cancel his Dangerous tour while in Mexico City? 70s, 80s, or 90s? Incorrect, 90s. During what decade did Don McLean have a hit song with his musical tribute to this famous artist? 60s, 70s, or 80s? Correct, 70s. During what decade did this guy first admit in song he was on his own like a Rolling Stone? 40s, 60s, or 80s? Correct, 60s. During what decade could you first play Glenn Miller's hit record, the Woody Woodpecker song, Ha 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 Ha, on this? 20s, 40s, or 60s? Correct, 40s. Oh, we got a tie, folks. Oh, this is an exciting first game to go to a tie to find out who's going to go to Final Decades. Whew, Anthony, did you think this was going to happen?
I was hoping it would have went the other way, but I'll take it as I can get it.
All right, Julie, here we are at a tiebreaker. You guys worked very hard for those 3, but we're gonna throw them out and go to a tiebreaker question, which it has a number answer, and the player who's closest to the correct number wins the game. Now, this answer has 7 digits, okay? We're going to put 10 seconds on the clock. For the tiebreaker, you'll both be entering your answers at the same time. Remember to enter your digits when you see Enter Answer Now on the screen. Here's the question. In 1994, how many new passenger cars were imported into the United States from Canada? In 1994, how many new passenger cars were imported into the United States from Canada? Your time starts now. Okay, time's up. Let's try the question again. In 1994, how many new passenger cars were imported into the United States from Canada? And let's see what Anthony answered. He says it is 2,580,000, and Julie says it is 4,325,213. The actual answer is 1,525,746. So it looks like, Anthony, you are the winner and going on to Final Decades. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
You are very welcome. Hey, Julie, you played another great game. Doesn't get closer than a tie. And we have a great Travel Saver coupon book that we're going to send you, discount book for some great travel incentives there, and I hope you enjoy that. Thanks for playing.
Thanks.
And you also have that great camping set coming your way, too.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for playing. I hope you had a good time with us here in our first Super Decades.
Thank you very much.
All right. You take care.
You too.
All right, Anthony. It's time to play Final Decades tonight. You know our jackpot's worth $1,027. And now we're going to find out what's included in that jackpot we've been talking about.
Broyhill's beautifully designed entertainment center. The perfect centerpiece for your viewing or listening pleasure. From Broyhill.
All right, Anthony, I can already hear you clearing the furniture for your little space for your Broyhill Entertainment Center.
How did you guess?
All right. Now, here's how we play Final Decades. First, you'll choose one of these 3 categories, and they are Jacks in the Box, Beauties and Beasts, or Bookworms. All right, now you have 45 seconds to answer questions from that category. And if you can answer 6 of those questions correctly, that jackpot will be yours. Okay. Now, Anthony, when I say go, you'll select your category by pressing 1 on your telephone keypad for Jacks in the Box, press 2 for Beauties and Beasts, or 3 for Bookworms. Ready? All right. He's got it. Let's see. What did he say here? Let's try that again. There we go. Beauties and Beasts is the category, and we'll be back to play Final Decades with Anthony right after these messages. Welcome back. We're about to play Final Decades with Anthony Canary from Lumberton, North Carolina, and Anthony has selected Beauties and Beasts as his Final Decades category. Anthony, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right. Remember, if you answer 6 correct, you'll win our Final Decades jackpot worth $1,027 for that Broyhill Entertainment Center. All right, you have 45 seconds on the clock there. Here's your first photo. Good luck, Anthony, and go. When did this beauty begin starring in her own sitcom called Suddenly Susan? 70s, 80s, or 90s? Correct, 90s. When did this athletic beauty hang up her racket and retire from professional tennis? 60s, 70s, or 80s? Correct, 80s. When did followers of this beast of a man seize the American embassy in Iran and take hostages? 50s, 60s, or 70s? Correct, 70s. When did the last one of these classic beauties roll off the Ford assembly line? 20s, 30s, or 40s? Correct, 20s. When did this beast first return to theaters and fall for a beauty named Jessica Lange? 60s, 70s, or 80s? Correct, 70s. When did this beauty wear a pillbox hat to her husband's inauguration? 50s, 60s, or 70s? Correct, 60s. When could people first go hear and see Linda Blair turn into a beast in The Exorcist? 70s, 80s, or 90s? Correct, 70s. You did it!
Yes.
You won it!
Yes.
Congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you.
Our very first game and you won our jackpot. You're terrific. You got that Broyle Entertainment Center coming. You've got that coffee service, a great bunch of prizes. You're terrific.
Thank you.
All right. And we want to thank you for playing, and the rest of you come back tomorrow. We'll have 4 new players and do this all over again for Super Decades. We'll see you then. Good night. Thanks, Anthony. Congrats.
Some of our players may receive the following. Croton, ladies and gents, stainless steel bracelet watches, have mineral crystal calendar by the 3 position, illuminated numbers, and are water resistant. From Croton Watch Company.
Some of our prizes are from Service Merchandise. Select top name brands from our catalog or redeem at any one of our over 400 stores nationwide from Service Merchandise. You'll have membership in the Travel Savers Club of America, giving you over 150 discount coupons and over 9,000 preferred hotel rates. Only $59.95 from Travel Savers.